Hi, my name is Russell Allen. I'm the Managing Director of Aurelia Group Consulting. This is the fourth video in a series looking at the sort of things that happen to properties when we add starch on the paper machine. Now, this time I want to talk about where the starch ends up in the paper sheet, through the cross-section. And here's a diagram of starch and where it's residing in the thickness direction of the sheet. Now, starch profiles can be very important because they will change the property that you receive from a given amount of starch. If you have a lot of starch on the outside of the sheet, then a lot of that starch, its effect is wasted. You want to minimize that as much as you can. So what sort of things will affect where the starch ends up in a profile? Well, the sort of things that you have to look at are sheet moisture, the rolls, the type of rolls in the size press and the pressure that's being used, starch solids, the viscosity of the starch, and also the residence time, so really the machine speed. Now, you may think that, well, I add wet end starch, I don't have a problem with profiles of where the starch ends up. Well, you will have if you're drawing out water differently from the sheet top and bottom. So you have to watch that very carefully, because if you're adding it at the wet end, the starch is going to come out with the water that's coming out if you're not careful. Now here's a plot that shows the sort of effect you might see from varying starch profiles through the sheet. We've developed these profiles from work that we've done, unique work that we've done, looking at how can we get the starch profiles, the strength profiles from starch through the paper sheet. So it gives us some very interesting information to use looking at where the starch has actually gone and, probably more importantly, its effect. Hope that's helped. I'll see you next time for video number 5.